Yeah, wow. To be singing this piece, considering Matthew Shepard, right now in our world too, as we have recently been witnessing and experiencing the pain of, well, the Pulse Nightclub shootings in Parkland, Florida, and I mean this countless number of tragic, violent events, particularly aimed at young people too. I've certainly been thinking about Matt. I mean, I think of Matt immediately. I mean, Matt was 21 when he was killed. And of course, the young James Bird too. I always want to remember James Bird, whose name is also right there with Matt's in the Hate Crimes Prevention Act. These two huge things that happened. Yes, I mean they're from the same cloth. We're missing the core issue here. We're missing something here. We're missing something in our political conversations, even in our conversations with neighbors. We get so engaged in sort of these passionate conversations, and the idea of consideration, I want to bring it back to, could we slow down? Could we ponder? How do we listen to one another? How do we really hear and see each other? And I've got a lot of work to do in that area, to see and hear people whom I'm feeling very different. It's been a really powerful few years for me to really try and practice what I'm preaching here, just to really listen in, to not just listen for the words, because the words that we're all speaking can sometimes actually get in the way, but kind of listening more deeply. What's underneath these words? Where are these words getting sourced from? Where is a person not being heard, seen, valued? There are a lot of practical things we just simply need to do to address these things, but also getting at the root issues. I've had a feeling of, wanting to go into these communities where these things have happened and singing this song of Matt. I feel like there's real resonance. And also the invitation in the song that I wrote called Meet Me Here, which is in Matt's story about meeting at the fence, which is the metaphor for meeting at the place of these things which are unfathomable, which are so painful, so dark. And in these other cases where our differences are so great. Can we meet there? That's the first simple step. Can we meet and then go there to sort of begin to have a hope that there may be a horizon we can walk towards together, sort of a new life we could envision together. It's a very powerful time, and feels like a very powerful time to be putting a stake in the ground for love, not tolerance, not acceptance, for love. And that means love for all. The penultimate piece, kind of the climax of my piece, is called All of Us. And that's a very powerful declaration from all of us who sing it. It means all of us, no exceptions. We're all under this tent. And each person is worthy of that love, respect, and embrace.